Hello, everyone. CUT has undergone change once again in its fourth year. So, CUT started in the year 2022, and 2025 is going to be the fourth year when CUT will be conducted. And there are some updates. The pattern has changed, and in this particular video, I'm going to talk about all of that. This video is going to be relevant for all students, parents, and teachers of class 11th and class 12th. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about CUET, the world of opportunity, the kind of universities which open doors to CUET, the new pattern and syllabus of CUET, how students can integrate their board and CUET prep together, DU selection process, sports quota and ECA quota के admissions कैसे होते हैं, and board marks की क्या importance है in this whole process. So this is something which is going to be very, very important video. So stay till the end. Okay. My name is Deepak Madan. I have been counseling, teaching, mentoring kids from the last 24 years. I have written CUET twice, 2022 in an online mode and 2020-23. There is no age limit to CUET and everyone is eligible and free to write CUET exam. So when I'm talking to you today, I'm carrying my first-hand experience of the examination room, right? Great. So let me kickstart by CUET. What is CUET all about? The full form of CUET is Common Universities Entrance Exam. It is the gateway to some top universities in the country, which includes DU, BHU, JNU, Aligarh Muslim University, Jamia Millia Islamia, Devi Aliyah Vishwavidyalaya, Footwear Design and Development Institute, and Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and many, many more. 280 plus universities accepted the score of CUET last year, and this is the official count. Let me give you an example why I'm calling this CUET as a world of opportunity. Umang Gupta reached SRCC with only 96.8% marks. One of the girl, Vardha, reached LSR, psychology, with only 85% marks. Because the admissions today in Delhi University and many other universities are taking place through CUET. The advantage of conducting CUET is CUET gives level playing field to all students across the country, irrespective of whichever board they are from. Second advantage, why I call this a world of opportunity, because CUET, there are a lot of students who are very good with conceptual understanding. Concepts are clear, but their presentation skills are not. Writing skills. So in a board kind of a paper, your writing skills, presentation skills, margins, how neatly you write it, how smartly you draw the tables and the diagrams. So if you're one of those whose presentation skills are not great, but you are good with content, you tend to do well in CUET, and that is what has happened. So that's why for all the students, it is a world of opportunity, and that is why Vardha, with just 85% marks in class 12th, reached LSR. Now, CUET, if I talk about CUET 2024, 280 plus universities participated, 13 lakh plus students registered, 11 lakh बच्चों ने एग्जाम दिया है, एंड 23 से ज़्यादा कंट्रीज में इस एग्जाम को कंडक्ट किया गया इंडिया के बाहर. सो इट शोज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जामिनेशन. सो CUET 2024 was conducted in a hybrid mode. What does hybrid mean? Hybrid means online as well as offline. So some exams were conducted offline, some exams were conducted online, and that's why it's called hybrid mode. This has been scrapped. So this is the first change that has taken place. So CUET 2025 will be conducted in an online mode, which is called as a CBT, computer based test mode, and it is for all the papers. So ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ papers होंगे, सारे के सारा papers को online format में ही conduct किया जाएगा CUET 2025 में. That's the first significant shift. Let's understand the pattern of this examination. CUET has got 3 sections. Section number 1 is language. 13 odd languages are there. I'm assuming most of the students are going to opt for English or Hindi in the kind of belt we are in, northern belt. Section number 2 is domain. So there were 29 domains earlier, 6 domains ko delete kiya gaya. Domains are those subjects which we are studying in class 12th. So this includes accounts, eco, business studies, history, politics and sociology, psychology, physics, chemistry, maths, physical education, fine arts, and lot of these subjects. So you can see all the subjects which we are studying in class 12 are a part of the domain. Now the ones which are highlighted in red are deleted. So earlier till last year there were 29 domain subjects. 6 सब्जेक्ट्स को डिलीट कर दिया गया है. सो लीगल स्टडीज इज डिलीटेड, इंजीनियरिंग ग्राफिक इज डिलीटेड, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, फैशन स्टडीज, टूरिज्म एंड टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड. सो ये सब्जेक्ट्स को डिलीट कर दिया गया है, इस साल से हटा दिया गया है. ठीक है. सेक्शन नंबर 3 is now called GAT, General Aptitude Test. Earlier it was called GT, Journal Test. 4 subjects normally come in this particular paper. This includes GK, current affairs, quantitative aptitude, and reasoning. Right? So on this particular, in terms of the section of this particular paper, so 6 subjects got deleted, 1 section has been renamed. This is one shift that has taken place. This is one shift that has taken place. Next, if I talk about this, CUET, now, looking at this particular paper, CUET is broadly exam of 2 broad things. Aptitude test, which is section 1 and section 3, and domain test, which is section number 2. So broadly, if we go ahead and talk about, CUET is a broadly exam of 2 broad sections, aptitude and domain. I hope this particular part is very clear. Now let's understand the pattern of this particular paper. Exam mein kya hoga? In 2025, let's go one by one. Section number 1 is language. 50 questions were asked last year. 40 attempt karne hote the. Time duration was 45 minutes. This year, 50 questions are there. All questions are mandatory, so no optional question. So 50 questions, all questions to be attempted, and time duration is 60 minutes. That means 45 को 60 कर दिया गया है. सारे questions को mandatory कर दिया गया है. So these are 2 shifts. So in language, you can take a note of this. 50 questions, all are to be attempted, and 60 minutes is the time duration. In domains also, similar structure. 50 questions, all are mandatory, 60 minutes ka time milega. And when it comes to GAT, General Aptitude Test, 60 questions, all will be mandatory, and 60 minutes ka time milega, making GAT almost 1 minute to solve a question. Let's understand the marking scheme. So the marking scheme followed last year, so there's no change. +5, -1. +5 for every right answer and -1 for every wrong answer. But maximum number of subjects जो आप attempt कर सकते हैं CUET में, उसको reduce कर दिया गया. Till last year it was 6. This year it is 5. So any student can attempt maximum of 5 subjects. Now, how do you arrive at this 5 subjects combination? I'm going to talk about this in my coming slides. Let's move to the next. Now, one very fundamental thing, a lot of students assume that board prep is equal to CUET prep, which is not the case. There are fundamental difference between board preparation and CUET preparation, and let me just give you a good comparison of this. Board is primarily an offline examination. CUET is going to be online, and that itself creates a lot of challenge for you. You are going to attempt this exam on the screen. You have to watch the screen. The duration of the exam can be for 2 hours to, let's say, 3 hours in one go. So the kind of stress, the kind of pressure which it creates, we are not used to. We are used to, watching movie for 3 hours, but we are not used to reading from the screen for 3 hours or 2 hours. So we have to build that appetite. So offline versus online. Board is primarily a subjective paper. CUET is a objective paper. All questions in CUET are objective type. Okay. बोर्ड में नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होती है, CUET में नेगेटिव मार्किंग है, +5 -1. बोर्ड में सिर्फ 12th का सिलेबस आएगा जो CBSE ने डिमार्केट करके आपको दिया है. CUET के अंदर 12th का सिलेबस प्लस डिलीटेड सिलेबस, द सिलेबस विच इज देयर इन NCERT book or on the website of NTA, all of that will be asked. Deleted portion aayega. That is something which is very important. In case you have not studied that for your board, you will have to cover those additional topics now. Board may you get 3 minutes to a question. In CUET, you get a minute or a little less than minute to solve a particular question. Board may the blueprint is very, very clear. You know the weightage of every chapter. You know how many 1 markers, 2 markers, or 5 markers, or 6 markers will be asked. CUET में that weightage is clearly not defined. So आपको पता ही नहीं है. What does that mean? Now that means you have to study every chapter, you have to study every topic, you have to study every subtopic. Everything is important because there is no weightage to any chapter. Board is about absolute performance. CUET is about relative performance. That means you get a score and you get a relative score. So you get percentile kind of a ranking. That is what you used to get earlier in the 2020, 22 and 2023. And I'm going with that assumption because it's going to be online. Again, you will be back on a percentile based score, which is a relative ranking, right? आगे चलते हैं. This is one common myth. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को डाउट रहता है सीयूटी का सिलेबस कहाँ से आएगा? Where do you access the content from? So you can take a note of it. This is the official website of NTA. This is exams.nta.ac.in/CUT-UG, and you will click on this particular tab which says syllabi. Syllabus लिखा हुआ है, आप इस पे click कर सकते हैं and you can download the syllabus. This is the authentic source of downloading CUET syllabus. So there are two sources which you are going to refer to. Source number one is this particular website. Source number two is the NCERT book. So these are the two sources which you can say, अगर आपने ये दोनों कर लिए, you are thorough with your CUET preparation. Great. One very common myth I come across: CUET exam is fairly easy. कितना आसान पेपर है? It's not true, my friends. CUET exam is undergoing transition, and I can prove this point by some data statistics. Let's look at some subjects, and I have compared the perfect scores of 2023 versus 2024. And you will see, I hope you can understand, perfect score means 100% mark. अगर आप देखेंगे इंग्लिश के अंदर 2020-23 के अंदर 5685 स्टूडेंट्स के 100% मार्क्स आए थे. In 2024 it has gone down significantly, and the same is the case with lot of other subjects. This clearly indicates with every passing year CUET level is going up, up and up. You can easily understand an exam of this nature which is getting conducted for the very first time. So I remember 2020-22, it was a cakewalk, it was a breeze. But 23 exam was difficult than 22, and 24 was difficult than 23. So just understand, with every passing year, gradually the level of the exam is going up, up and up, and that has to be the case. Second important thing which you have to understand, when an exam is of competitive nature, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में आसान और मुश्किल से फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है, बिकॉज अगर पेपर इजी है द कट ऑफ्स गो हाई, इफ द पेपर इज डिफिकल्ट द कट ऑफ कम्स डाउन. सो आपको ये कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए कि पेपर आसान है या मुश्किल है. आपको ये देखना है कि अगर आपको डीयू में एसआरसीसी जाना है, एट व्हाट स्कोर आर यू गोइंग टू गेट एडमिशन. एंड अगर वो आपका स्कोर आ रहा है, देन इट इज इजी. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू गेट दैट स्कोर, इट इज डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू. आई होप आई एम मेकिंग सेंस. Great. Now, CUET is not the goal. CUET तो हमारा जरिया है. Our goal is to get admission into DU and lot of other top university. So let me tell you how CUET has impacted the Delhi University admission. So 2021 में जब मेरिट के बेसिस पे एडमिशन होते थे, so DU में applicants थे 2.87, 71,000 odd seats, 26% के आसपास selection ratio. And you can see in a span of 3 years, 22, 23, 24, the number of applicants are consistently on a rise. Seats static हैं. So the selection ratio in Delhi University is consistently on a decline. What does this indicate? It indicates that CUET के आने से competitive nature of the exam बढ़ी है. CUET is one common exam. Students across the country are filling one common form. With the help of one common form, you are able to apply to multiple universities and multiple programs of the university. So का मतलब ये हुआ कि ऑलमोस्ट ऑल टॉप यूनिवर्सिटीज जितनी भी सीयूटी के एम्बिट में आ रही हैं, ज्यादातर बच्चे अप्लाई कर देते हैं, एंड दैट मेक्स दिस एग्जाम इवन मोर टफर. सो हेंस सीयूटी के आने से डीयू के अंदर कंपटीशन बढ़ गया है. नेक्स्ट, लेट मी शो यू हाउ, एंड लेट मी शो यू, आई हैव पिक्ड अप अ स्कोर कार्ड ऑफ वन ऑफ माय स्टूडेंट, CUET 2023. This girl wanted to do psychology. Very bright, very good kid, and look at her scores, and these are the scores out of 200. So English mein this girl scored 199.64. Economics mein this girl scored 200 upon 200. Entrepreneurship mein 198.8, and Pol Science mein 200 upon 200. So if you look at the score, DU says best of 4. DU में जाने के लिए बेस्ट ऑफ 4 का स्कोर चाहिए होता है, एंड हर बेस्ट ऑफ 4 इज 798.5 अपॉन 800. दैट मेक्स इट only 1.5 marks less than the perfect 800 score. At this score, her all India rank for psychology course in Delhi University was 37. 37 रैंक आया, जबकि स्कोर कितना कम था परफेक्ट 800 में 1.5 मार्क्स. What does that mean? At 1.5 marks, 36 kids were ahead of her. दूसरा, at a rank of 37, she was not able to get admission into number one college for psychology, which is LSR. She got admission into number two. So what does this indicate? It indicates the competitiveness. कितना competition है. अच्छे colleges में seats कम हैं, अच्छे colleges भी कम हैं, उनमें seats और कम हैं, and then there are reservations. So my dear kids, it's important to understand which course are you targeting, which university are you targeting, how many seats are there, and what kind of a score is required by you to crack this examination. Very, very important. Let's look at the reality check. A lot of you are dreaming about doing economic honors, psychology, pol science, BCom honors, economic honors, or maths honors, stats honors. But आपको idea ही नहीं है इनमें seats कितनी है, my dear friends. So I want to give you a snapshot of how many seats are there in these options. So let me give you an idea. Let's say economic honors, 2754 seats are there in Delhi University, and these are the total seats. The general category seats are only 45%. Only 45%. So to 50%. Let's say 50% also. So around 1300 seats. So agar in case you are dreaming about doing economics from Delhi University, the total seats available are 1300 odd seats across all colleges of Delhi University. I'm not talking about top colleges, I'm talking about all colleges of Delhi University. So what does this mean? That means, and number of applicants kitne? Lakhs of applicants are competing for those 1300 odd seats. That means competition is fairly high. If you don't start early, if you are not in this, you don't understand this particular game, it will be difficult for you to crack this particular examination. And that is what is my agenda for the session today. So know the colleges, know the courses, know the number of seats which are available and the exam you intend to target. Right? Delhi University. Let me talk about the DU selection process in a nutshell. Delhi University selection process थोड़ा complex है, and I'll give you a quick glimpse of it. The detailed video will follow beyond this. Okay. So let me talk about Delhi University. My focus now is only on Delhi University in this particular slide. So DU offers 3 programs: BMS, BFIA, BB. You would have heard about a very famous college called Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies. Offers a program called Bachelor of Management Studies. Okay. For these 3 programs, what is the selection process? Just understand this particular table so that your DU selection process understanding becomes very, very clear. So section number 1 is language, which is there. You now understand that pattern. Section number 2 is domain, and section number 3 is GT, General Aptitude Test. Okay? So let's understand BMS में अगर आपको जाना है, तो what is the eligibility by DU? DU says you have to, for BMS program, you need to apply, you need to get a score of 1 language, maths is a mandatory subject, and GAT का score चाहिए. Domains matter नहीं करते हैं. Same for BMS, BFIA, and BBE. For all these 3 programs, so you need the score of language will be taken into account. Any language, any one language, maths is a mandatory subject, and GAT का score लिया जाएगा. Similarly, if somebody wants to do economic honors के अंदर any one language, maths is a mandatory subject, and any 2 domains. That means अगर आपको इकोनॉमिक ऑनर्स करना है तो आपको इकोनॉमिक्स 11th या 12th में होना जरूरी नहीं है. Anybody can do economics if you have maths with you in DU. Commerce. You want to do BCom honors, there are 2 pathways defined. It's now very clearly understandable. One pathway is any one language and 2 domain subjects. Second pathway is any one language, 1 domain, and journal test. You want to do BCom honors, there are again 2 pathways. You can do BCom honors from Delhi University now with just either maths or accounts. During our time, it was not the case. During our time, अगर हमें BCom honors करना है तो हमें या तो accounts नहीं maths का होना जरूरी था. आज accounts, or I can say non-math students today also can do BCom honors from SRCC or Stephens if they have accounts and they don't have math. That's very, very important. So अगर आपको इसका आइडिया नहीं है तो आप जरूर समझ लें, non-math students who have accounts can pursue BCom honors and get into the top colleges of DU. So this is the pathway. So similarly, I have created pathway for a program called mass communication के program DU के अंदर, and there are eligibility criteria which goes in a very similar way. So किसी के लिए language चाहिए plus GAT चाहिए, किसी के लिए you need any specific language, किसी के लिए domains चाहिए. So basically अगर आप एक चीज इसमें समझ जाएं, the moral of this particular slide is same university है, उसके अलग अलग प्रोग्राम्स के लिए एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया अलग अलग है. सो दैट इज वन समरी यू कैन पिक अप फ्रॉम दिस, एंड दैट इज व्हाट. सो डीयू के सारे कोर्सेज के लिए सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस और एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया अलग अलग है, एंड ये आपको समझना होगा. इसीलिए अगर आज आप क्लैरिटी नहीं रखते हैं कि आपको किस यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए अप्लाई करना है, उस यूनिवर्सिटी में कौन से कोर्स को टारगेट करना है, देन हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू डिसाइड विच सब्जेक्ट यू आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई. द फॉर्म इज गोइंग टू कम इन नेक्स्ट 1 or 2 months. तो आप कौन से कोर्स के लिए अप्लाई करेंगे ये आपको कैसे पता चलेगा जब तक आपको क्लियर ही नहीं है कि आपको आगे क्या करना है. सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, गेट दैट क्लैरिटी नाउ. ओके, PA course similarly, so I've created similar table, and you can take some help from us in terms of what is going to be आपको किस एग्जाम्स के लिए अप्लाई करना चाहिए CUT. So economics, similarly, one language, maths, and 2 domains. Pol science. So I've listed on eligibility criteria for various programs, and they're all DU. So for example, Pol science, history, psychology, same criteria. Any one language and any 3 domain subjects. No GAT required. BA इंग्लिश ऑनर्स में इंग्लिश ऑनर्स, सोशियोलॉजी, साइकोलॉजी, फिलोसफी, ज्योग्राफी, सबके लिए सिमिलर क्राइटेरिया है. इंग्लिश ऑनर्स के लिए इंग्लिश का होना मैंडेटरी है, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज मार्क्ड इन ब्लू, बट अदरवाइज फॉर ऑल अदर 3 प्रोग्राम्स, एनी वन लैंग्वेज एंड 3 डोमेन कॉम्बिनेशन. You want to do sciences, similar kind of a combination, computer science, maths honors, physics honors, chemistry honors, botany, zoology. So I've listed down in different programs के लिए what is the compulsory or a mandatory subject, and domain subjects में क्या requirement है, इनमें GAT की requirement नहीं है. I have listed down this. Now, this is something which is very important for you to understand. So, what is the conclusion from this? 3 sections are there: section 1, section 2, section 3. Section 1 domain. So, there are 2 ways you can choose. I told you total number of subjects जो आप choose कर सकते हैं वो कितने हैं? 5 subjects. There are 2 combination possible. So, either you can choose 1 language, 3 domain subjects, and 1 GAT. That makes it 5. So, that is one possible combination for you. The other possible combination is take 1 language and 4 domain tests. Again, that makes it 5. Now, whether you are going to choose this combination or this combination means combination of 1 plus 3 plus 1, or you are going to choose 1 plus 4 plus 0, which combination you are going to choose, that is going to depend upon which course are you targeting, which university, which program are you targeting, what do you want to do. So you want to get more clarity on it, walk into a career launcher branch to understand that. Call us so that we can understand, because this is something which is very important. Which combination you're going to choose, you will not be able to change it later, and ये आपको अभी से decide कर लेना चाहिए what combination are you going to go ahead with. Forms are going to come very, very soon. Great. I hope this is very clear. Now let's talk about DU admission criteria. So sports quota. तो बहुत सारे बच्चों के दिमाग में क्वेरी रहता है कि मैं तो आई एम ए स्टेट प्लेयर, आई एम ए नेशनल प्लेयर, सो हाउ डू आई गेट एडमिशन. लेट्स बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी स्पोर्ट्स कोटा एडमिशन प्रोसेस ओवर हियर. राइट, CUT लिखना पड़ेगा आपको. CUT मैंडेटरी है, 25% वेटेज है CUT की, 50% स्पोर्ट्स ट्रायल के बेसिस पे वेटेज होगा, एंड 25% सर्टिफिकेट्स का वेटेज होगा. यू हैव टू अपलोड ऑल दीज certificates on a portal which will be active somewhere around June or July, which is called as CSAS portal, Common Seat Allocation System portal. स्पोर्ट्स कोटा के थ्रू भी अगर आप अप्लाई करते हैं तो आप जनरल कैटेगरी सीट के लिए भी एलिजिबल हैं. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपने स्पोर्ट्स कोटा अप्लाई किया तो आपकी जनरल सीट कैटेगरी सीट्स कंसिडर ही नहीं होगी. आप दोनों प्रोसेस में अप्लाई करेंगे, एंड देन जिस पर्टिकुलर जिस पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी में आपको सीट एलोकेट होती है उसको आप चूज करें. Similarly, ECA quota की बात करते हैं, extracurricular activities quota. There are a lot of activities which are listed down in the DU bulletin, like drama, dance, music, and there are a lot of these categories. Okay, again you have to write CUET. Combined score of ECA will be taken. What is ECA? Extracurricular activities की एक merit score बनता है. ECA का merit score बनता है 2 चीजों के combinations. Number 1, इसमें 25% वेटेज होती है CUET की, एंड 75% वेटेज होती है ECA की. ठीक है। ईसीए की 75% वेटेज को ब्रेकअप किया गया दो पार्ट्स में, 60% एंड 50%. 60% इज टू ट्रायल एंड 50%, 15% वेटेज इज टू द certificates. Best 5 certificates of last 5 years will be considered. You can apply in 3 categories, but एक ही के थ्रू एडमिशन आप ले सकते हैं. There are multiple categories in ECA quota, but maximum आप 3 में ही एप्लीकेशन डाल सकते हैं, एक के थ्रू सिलेक्शन हो. Importance of board marks, very very important. तो बोर्ड्स आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड बहुत बार कुछ मैंने ऐसा सुना है कि कई बार कुछ बोल रहे हैं कि एडमिशन तो डीयू में सीयूटी के थ्रू है, तो बोर्ड्स के ऊपर ध्यान क्यों दिया जाए. माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज ध्यान दीजिए, बोर्ड्स इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप एंड आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट दैट. व्हाई इज बोर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट? देखिए, अंडर ग्रेड में एडमिशन लेने के लिए शायद आपको बहुत ज्यादा मार्क्स की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं आएगी 12th के, लेकिन योर जर्नी विल नॉट स्टॉप एट अंडर ग्रेड एलोन. ओके, student journey will not stop there. You want to take admission into IIMs later, post graduation करना है, आप देखेंगे I have picked up this particular table of IIM Ahmedabad and it clearly says आपके क्लास 12th के एग्जाम में अगर आपका 90% स्कोर है तो 10 पॉइंट एडवांटेज मिलेगा. तो दैट्स पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में फायदा होगा. अंडर ग्रेड में भी बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस हैं जो आपके एडमिशंस या 12th की वेटेज को कंसिडर करते हैं. IIM रोहतक लेता है, IIM जम्मू लेता है, and there are a couple of other, IFT will consider weightage of that. If you want to go abroad after graduation, class 12th marks की weightage है. Board marks will be used as a tiebreaker. So DU rule says, तो DU में एडमिशन लेने के लिए तो CUT कंसिडर किया जाएगा, लेकिन अगर आपका टाई हो गया, so 2 students are competing for 1 seat and there is a tie, the board marks will be taken into consideration and board marks are used as a tiebreaker. What are the tiebreaker rules? DU में DU का रूल बोलता है कि पहले आपका बेस्ट ऑफ 3 देखा जाएगा, फिर बेस्ट ऑफ 4, बेस्ट ऑफ 5 एंड देन द एज, द ओल्डर कैंडिडेट गेट्स अ प्रेफरेंस. सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, एक चीज ध्यान रखिए, बोर्ड मार्क्स will always have a role to play in your selection process. Do not mess with your boards. Boards important हैं, बोर्ड्स को आप बिल्कुल लीलेंटली नहीं ले सकते हैं बोर्ड मार्क्स में. एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कॉलेजेस जिसमें कि डायरेक्ट 12th के मार्क्स की भी वेटेज जुड़ेगी. प्लीज टेक योर बोर्ड्स वेरी वेरी सीरियसली. बहुत ज्यादा समय नहीं बचा है, ठीक है. विद दिस आई लाइक टू शेयर अ स्कैन कोड फॉर ईच वन ऑफ यू. व्हाट इज दिस? So you can download Telegram and then join a particular channel called Examopedia. Scan this QR code. You want to stay updated with all the exam notifications, all the examination forms, applications. Just be. आप चाहते हैं कि आपसे कोई भी एग्जाम्स, नोटिफिकेशंस, टाइमलाइन, डेडलाइन मिस नहीं हो. Stay on this particular app. Download Telegram, join Examopedia, and this will ensure that आपके major exam के alerts आपको आते जाएं. जब भी form निकलेगा, you will get that notification right here. So, what are you waiting for? Scan it now. Otherwise, you will miss your exam dates. And with this, let me tell you, I am from Career Launcher. In case you need any support, any counseling, any direction, any mentoring, we have been there. We have been counseling, teaching, mentoring kids. We have been making career dreams come true since 1995. And in case you have any queries, any questions, you are more than welcome to reach out to us, to call us, to mail us. And we are available in 2 locations. So in Gurgaon, we are present in Sector 14 and Sector 83. And in Faridabad also, we are present in Sector 15 and Wall Street. So all the best, guys. Let's rock. Do very, very well in your boards and do very well for your CUT also. Bye-bye. All the very best.